There is a soft voice in the back of your mind. You know it well. It speaks to you in the morning when the air is cold. It whispers to you when the work becomes difficult, when your muscles burn, when the path forward is obscured by fog. It says, rest, you have done enough. Tomorrow is soon enough. Do not listen. That voice is not your friend. It is the architect of your decay. To listen to it is to choose the slow, comfortable death of a potential that was never realized. We live in an age that worships comfort. We are told to follow our bliss, to do only what feels good, to seek the path of least resistance. But look around you. Look at the men who have followed this advice. They are adrift. They are slaves to their own impulses, tossed around by the changing winds of emotion and circumstance. We feel this weakness in ourselves, do we not? The hesitation before the difficult conversation, the procrastination before the heavy task, the desire to flee from the friction of life. We mistake this friction for suffering. We think that because something is hard, because we hate doing it, it must be wrong. We think that happiness is the absence of struggle. But this is the great illusion. A life without the heavy burden of discipline does not lead to freedom. It leads to fragility. When you avoid the fire, you remain soft iron unformed, dull, and easily broken by the first blow that life deals you. This battle is not new. The men who walked this earth 2,000 years before us faced the same internal enemy. They knew that the mind is a treacherous servant if it is not mastered. Seneca, a man who stood at the center of an empire's chaos, warned us clearly. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Think on that. The difficulty is not in the task itself. The mountain does not care if you climb it. The cold water does not care if you enter it. The difficulty lies in your daring. It lies in your permission to be weak. Epictetus, born a slave but possessing a mind freer than any emperor, gave us the ultimate ultimatum. No man is free who is not master of himself. If you cannot do the thing you hate, you are a slave to your own preferences. You are a slave to the weather, to your mood, to your fatigue. If your discipline depends on how you feel, you have no discipline. You have only hobbies. So, how do we break these chains? How do we take the thing we hate, the early hour, the monotonous labor, the intense study, the physical strain, and turn it into power? We stop negotiating. The moment you begin to debate with yourself, you have already lost. The disciplined man does not ask himself if he wants to do the work. The question is irrelevant. The work exists, therefore it must be done. You must walk into the friction. When the impulse arises to look away, to distract yourself, to soften the blow, you lean in. You embrace the grind, not because you enjoy it, but because it is the hammer that shapes you. This is the alchemy of the will. At first, you hate the discipline. It feels like a cage. But as you persist, day after day, ignoring the pleas of your weaker self, something shifts. The pain becomes familiar. Then, the pain becomes necessary. Finally, the pain becomes quiet. You stop looking for the applause. You stop looking for the result. You find a dark, quiet satisfaction in the act of overcoming your own resistance. The thing you hated becomes the very source of your strength. You realize that the cage was never the discipline. The cage was your addiction to comfort. When you live this way, you become dangerous in the most virtuous sense. You become a man who cannot be bought because you do not need comfort. You cannot be broken because you have already voluntarily broken yourself and rebuilt the pieces stronger. While the world panics, you remain still. While others react with anger or fear, you observe with detachment. You have faced the enemy within, so the enemies without hold no terror for you. This is not about punishment. It is about sovereignty. It is about building a fortress inside your own mind that no external tragedy can breach. It is about looking in the mirror and seeing a man who keeps his word, not just to others, but to himself. Do not pray for an easy life. Do not ask for the burden to be lifted. Ask for a back strong enough to carry it. Find the thing you are avoiding. Find the thing you hate, and do it until it ceases to be a struggle and becomes your nature. If you are ready to walk this path, to trade comfort for strength and noise for clarity, you are welcome here. We are building a brotherhood of focus in a distracted world. Subscribe and stand with us.